Thank you all so much for being here. Over the last 4 years, we've done some truly remarkable things together. We've reduced crime and invested millions of dollars in public safety. We balanced the budget, closing out our fifth straight year with a surplus and improved our city's credit rating twice. And we created jobs by cutting metro unemployment by nearly half and securing nearly $1 billion in downtown investment in less than 4 years. We've been hard at work, Columbia, and we have a lot to be proud of. But of all these accomplishments, nothing gives me more personal pride than standing here today because nothing is more important. I firmly believe that every child, every single child, regardless of race, heritage, ethnicity, creed, regardless of which zip code that they're born in, every child deserves to be loved, deserves to be cared for, deserves to be engaged and encouraged, challenged, and protected. It's more than just good government to me. It's more than just politics. It's what we're here to do. Creating the Back to School Drills and Skills Clinic was one of our very first acts when we became mayor. We challenged our staff to come up with something very quickly, and they came up with a model program. And we've seen firsthand how transformative a program like this can be. I know how much it can mean to a child with all the potential in the world for someone to reach out with a guiding hand, because I was that child. Had all the potential in the world, but none of the focus. If it hadn't been for my parents, my teachers, and programs like this, Lord knows where I would have ended up. It certainly wouldn't be standing before you today as the mayor of the great city of Columbia. They showed me the way. When I took office in July of 2010, I made it my mission to pass on to as many children that same gift that I had received. That's why we created the Mayor's Mentoring Network, the Columbia Youth Commission, Prime Time in the Parks, the Mayor's Fellows Internship Program, and that's why we've invested over $4.5 million this year alone to expand youth sports and outreach and make landmark improvements to our city parks, including a new state-of-the-art pool at Greenview Park. That's why we're taking a role in President Obama's My Brother's Keeper initiative in creating the city's first Center of Excellence for Black male achievement. And that's why we're here today celebrating the 5th annual Mayor's Back to School Drills and Skills Clinic and looking back on the thousands of young lives we've helped change for the better. Right now across this great country, our children are struggling. They're struggling against poverty, against violence, against sickness and apathy. Our children are struggling. If we don't engage them and challenge them, if we don't show them every day how much we love them, how much we support them, and how much we believe in them, then we're going to lose them. We're going to lose them because the world doesn't care sometimes. It doesn't recognize the difference between a bad kid and a good kid who made a bad decision. It doesn't recognize unrealized potential and doesn't give second chances. But here in Columbia, we're standing up against that tide because for us, it doesn't matter where they come from, who their parents are. These are all of Columbia's children. They are Columbia's promise, and we're here for them. We're so proud that this year, the Back to Schools Clinic will be supporting over 500 young people. Girls basketball at Drew Wellness Center, 117 young women. Boys basketball, ages 6 through 9 at Hyatt Park, 133 boys. Boys basketball, ages 10 through 13, over 103 of them at Greenview Park. 41 young men between the ages of 14 and 17 playing basketball at MLK Park. Here at the James E. Clyburn Golf Center, we have 33 young people learning the art of golf, which still eludes me and so many of us. And we have 77 young people playing tennis at the Columbia Tennis Center for a total of 504 young people. We're very proud, again, of this accomplishment and very proud of these young people for participating, their parents for getting them involved. I'm very thankful to our wonderful Parks and Rec staff. Does a great job pulling this together every single year. Be happy to try and answer any questions you have.
How does this help the future? I mean, these skills, these are not just athletic skills, but these are also life skills, aren't they? Talk about the life skill aspect of it all.
Well, these young people are here not just learning about the sports of their choice. They're learning about how to live healthy lives, the importance of health and wellness and living long, fruitful lives. They're learning about teamwork. They're learning about how to work together and solve problems in an amicable, civil way. They're being introduced to our parks. You recognize that our parks are much more than just some place you go to play or you go to engage in physical activity. Parks are central to creating the quality of life that makes cities competitive in America and on the global stage. We're introducing young people to our 5 dozen parks across the city, and help them understand that these are places that are built for them with their tax dollars that help improve their quality of life. What you see behind me is a picture-perfect example of what Columbia's future looks like. This future won't come by default. It will come by decision. Our decision to make the most talented, educated, and entrepreneurial city a reality. And that starts one person at a time with our children. Well, thank you all for being here once again. I think some of you have been here every single year. We've done this. Again, I want to give a great deal of credit to our staff, Jeff Caton, our Parks and Rec director, and certainly to Randy Davis, who I think was surprised the very first week I was in office. Was harassing him about getting something done in less than 1 month's time, and some of his experiences growing up, going to some of the Gus Macker tournaments and the like. He knew exactly what we were trying to do, and together, he working with the rest of our staff, they've made this a success better and better every single year. Thank you, and may God bless you.